We live. We live. We live. Oh man, I don't even relate, but it's all good. We're here. We here. Let me get the chat pulled up. Let me get that pulled up. What's up, Brendan? What's up, headset? No, I'm late, but at least we're here. Oh, you watching NST? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they're doing Showdown tonight. Yeah, they're doing that. Yeah, Women Survivors just tag as well. Yeah, I'll watch NST later because I can't. I don't know. I can't watch two wrestling shows at one time. I have to have one screen. I can't do the. I can't do the two screens at one time. I can't do that, bro. It would just throw me off completely.
Wins would break her own record, making her the first member of the AEW Five Timers Club. She's held this title for 640 days, the most anyone has held any AEW title. Toni leads 2025 in division wins and has beaten every other women's champion, except one.
I've been waiting for this match for a very long time.
Chris Statlander. Her victory at All Out was instantly historic. The first ever woman to hold both TBS and World Championships. She has the most victories ever in the women's division at 110. Even more impressive, considering she spent 600 days on the DL. Stat has 2 pinfall victories over Toni Storm, but never one-on-one. It's the first time. Sweeter than the fifth is the fight to regain. Bigger than the fight to retain. Tape up your tits, Toni, and strap in, Stat Daddy. This wrestle dream is about to become a reality. May the best woman win.
Cannot wait for this one. Wrestle Dream
Okay.
one week from Saturday live on
Nice little video
Facebook.
package explaining
Statlander
the
puts her
the
AEW Women's World
statistics.
Championship up on the line against
Statistics,
champion
Allison.
Carlos
Statistics.
Storm. But let's take you back to this past Saturday at Collision after their war of words. Saturday night, it turned physical between champion and challenger. However, Triangle of Madness intervene, attacking both women. Tekla, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue laying out champion and challenger alike. So coming up this Saturday on TNT and HBO Max, it will be Chris Statlander teaming up with Tony Storm and Harley.
And Chris Statlander and Tony Storm are doing it. Can they coexist?
A big-time trios match taking place this Saturday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a street fight where anything goes. A person running first and a total combined weight of 711 pounds. Show some love for GOA Ricochet, the Demand.
Have you been waiting to try AEW?
The Demand?
To play AEW Fight Forever on Xbox with free play.
Oh my God, what type of name is that, bro?
Can take advantage with free play days October
The Demand.
9th.
Oh my God.
We've seen some pretty wild street fight moments here in Daly's place, and with the plunder, so to speak, that's being thrown into the ring, this is almost certainly going to be another one of these. Oh yeah. With the 6 combatants also. Yeah, this is going to be wicked.
And Liverpool, at a combined weight of 795 pounds. MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
Bobby last month at All Out was the Demand that got the victory over the Hurt Syndicate. Something that has not sat well with Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, and MVP.
Yeah, absolutely not. I don't think they like that they lost at all, and they especially didn't like the way that they lost with the Ricochet pinning MVP. But this is the match that MVP asked for, a street fight, and they look, both of these teams look ready to go at it.
We heard
Each of them dressed differently by the same intent. There we go. Ricochet and MVP doing at the top of the ring. Bishop Carter,
good, Matthew.
squaring off with Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin.
None of us would demand that name for a group.
Kicking up midsection of Toa Leona. He and Bobby Lashley, Taz, these two powerhouses are like, they're all 6-man powerhouses, but these 2 men especially,
Yeah, super heavyweights for sure. And the power, there.
oh man, he is a beast just to jack up. Lashley like that now. Toa's got himself, already had himself a kendo stick. And now charging into Bobby Lashley in the corner, but Lashley a step too quick. Toa Leona overshot his target as Bishop Khan and Shelton Benjamin battling.
They start off and you see it look like the Hurt Syndicate.
They're dressed like they're going to the club. They're doing damage, it don't matter.
I actually love the Hurt Syndicate street fight gear. These are 3 of the toughest men in all of professional wrestling.
Yeah, for many years too. Manhandled into the barricade as now Ricochet and MVP back into the ring. Or into the ring for the first time this match. Hammer for a block by MVP. MVP's got to use the speed and quickness. I wouldn't get into a street fight, a fist fight, I should say, with MVP. Oh, low blow by Ricochet, but it's a street fight, it's all legal.
Yeah, completely legal, unfortunately.
MVP now. Being swarmed by GOA. Bobby Lashley. Shelton Benjamin back into the mix. And street fights are always wild, man. Just straight mayhem.
Especially when you've got a trio street fight. You can be on top of somebody, and then their partner can come in and just blast it from behind with any sort of weapon.
Absolutely, you got to try to kick it back to a corner on the outside, so maybe you don't get jumped from behind, but that's easier said than done.
And because of all 6 combatants, you may have noticed that there are actually 2 referees, one inside the ring and one outside the ring. As Bobby Lashley, now with Toa Leona all dinged up, and Ricochet is hiding underneath the table. I didn't see it there. But MVP saw him. MVP found him. shattered kendo stick, still effective, being used by Bishop Khan on Chapman. Oh, God. Oh! Across the low back with that metal clutch. Bobby Lashley got totally in his grip and inside the ring. Benjamin scooped and a slam. Bishop Khan sent into the steel chair. Look at this now.
Suplex on the ramp.
By MVP on Ricochet. And Taz, you know what? We're standing on it right now. This stage here at Daly's Place, it is all cement.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah. Hard surfaces all around this ring to boot.
I'm not gonna lie. The Soul Snatch is the best finisher in wrestling. Yeah, absolutely one of the best.
To your point, just as
So
soon as
Ruka, man.
Corleone looked like he was gaining the advantage of Bobby Lashley, there comes another member of
Gonna be a great talent.
Yeah,
on
and
the main
after
roster.
MVP gave that suplex to Ricochet on the stage, now they kind of have a 3-on-2 advantage for the moment against the man.
There's a 3-on-1 advantage at All Out. That's what gave the Demand the victory.
Oh, Ricochet! Oh!
Leaps and wipes out the pile in this wild street fight that continues on this special Title Tuesday Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
It never gets old just watching bodies fly.
How was y'all day? My day was it was good. Surprisingly, it was good. Nothing really problematic, and I just worked, and I'm tired, but I'm still here, so I'm doing all right, man. I'm just tired, guys. So luckily, I'm off in the morning tomorrow, but I have to work a night shift. But it's only for 4 hours, so from 5 to 9, I'm cool with it. So yeah, I'm fine. So yeah. Me too. My day was solid. Just finished my second day of working on my job. Started at 11 and finished at 5 p.m. I feel like I did a bit better than my first day. I'm on tomorrow, so I'm gonna give me some good sleep. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give me some sleep too since I'm off on Wednesday. Since I'm off tomorrow, so yeah, I've been off Wednesday back-to-back weeks, but I've been working nights on Wednesdays. So yeah. Just pray I don't have to do this forever. And I can just sleep whenever I want. And I can just wake up whenever I want. Do what I love and be self-made and be my own boss. And that's being here, that's vlogging. So yeah. Yes, the Bengals did get Joe Flacco from the Browns. So, Joe Flacco, you follow us, bro. It's time. It's about revenge. Oh yeah, man. Bengals and they do get to play the Packers. The Bengals are playing the Packers Sunday, and Joe Flacco beat the Packers when he was on the Browns a couple weeks ago. If you guys remember, Joe Flacco was the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, and he beat the Green Bay Packers earlier this season. Could he do it again? Who's he? Beat the Packers not once, but twice on 2 different teams in the same year? In a few weeks span? So he's coming in to replace Jay Browning. More than likely. Because, let's be real, Jay Browning, he's alright as a quarterback. But man, the Bengals, they're just terrible all around. Without Joe Burrow, I think Zach Taylor got some crazy record without Joe Burrow. Zach Taylor's record without Joe Burrow. Yeah, Zach Taylor's record as the Cincinnati Bengals head coach without starting quarterback Joe Burrow is 4 wins. It was 30 losses, but now it's 31 losses. 31 losses. 4 wins, 31 losses, and 1 tie. Ooh. Golly.
Taking Lashley off his feet on the floor. A slam on MVP. You know, we have not seen a pinfall attempt yet in this match. Street fight, man, you got to wear down your opponents as best possible, with weapons or without, then go for it.
Yeah, I gotta say props to our camera guys for following all this action. They've been on top of all of it. This has been a really hard match to follow with things happening all over the place.
And the beach up again.
Oh, Lashley. Oh, he wrestling in the force? Okay.
Bobby Lashley taken down. Ricochet and caught totally. A switch shot to the back of the head takes Lashley off his feet once again.
This is a great matchup. Toa Liona and Bobby Lashley. Just 2 powerhouses.
Lashley slips straight into the midsection. Toa's in trouble.
Ooh.
Just wing that chair at the head of Lashley. And Lashley was on the verge there, I believe, of delivering a very emphatic spear. Yeah, Lashley's about to spear, but he just got that chair eaten in his face.
Lashley gets thrown to the table.
Yeah, what a 1-2 combination by Bishop Khan and Toa Liona. On Bobby Lashley, that chair shot to the head.
I don't care how big and strong you are, you know the deal, Brian. That'll shut you down, a steel chair to the head.
Oh, absolutely, and the velocity with which that chair came.
And important to note that both MVP and Shelton Benjamin have been neutralized by the demand. Ricochet, Toa Liona, Bishop Khan, basically having the pick here. And Lashley, the elbow off the apron. And Ricochet believes that Lashley is no longer going to play a role in this match. He may be right. But yeah, watch this. Off the apron, elbow drop by Bishop Khan. On point. Hey, I don't blame Ricochet for being cocky. They're fixing to win this thing.
And Zach Taylor is 48-56-1. As a head coach.
On the floor as Ricochet. Oh no. Shelton goes inward, ducks underneath it. MVP and Leona go to the barricade here at the floor.
You gotta really think, are these some of these head coaches do be cared by these good quarterbacks? Now, I guarantee you, I think Zach Taylor would have been fired if they didn't have Joe Burrow. I think Zach Taylor would have been fired. The same thing with John Harbaugh. If you didn't have Lamar Jackson, he would be fired. I'm telling you.
Now, perhaps the match in hand. Bishop Khan the cover 2. That's no. Shelton Benjamin able to kick out. So close right there. So close. Fan special programming note, next Wednesday night, a live 3-hour special Dynamite, followed immediately by Collision 8/7 Central on TBS.
Well, we got 3 hours of Dynamite next Wednesday, so get ready.
Ricochet up to the top.
Yeah, the demand has a huge advantage right now. 3-on-1 on Shelton Benjamin.
I love it. The momentum has been on the side of the demand for sure. Now more table play coming here. I think the victim is about to be Shelton, but he's a fighter. Shelton being held in place by the GOS.
Ooh, damn, the table didn't even break. The table did not even break.
Did not go through the table, but the impact was true. It went through. I'm not sure if that was MVP going through the table or if it was Toa Liona, but either way, bad news for both Ricochet and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, what a war we've got going on here, guys.
And no doubt, Khan and Toa standing tall.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson, no matter who the quarterback is, Justin Jefferson is going to make you look good.
Barricade on the floor. And now Ricochet punishing Bobby Lashley with a steel chair.
Yeah, this is the match that MVP asked for. I'm not sure he expected this kind of fight.
Yeah, he probably regrets it right now. I would think MVP.
And let's be real, Joe Burrow, man.
It was Toa.
That's what not. Oh, knee strike. You know, that's what not investing in the offensive line will do to you. You will get killed.
The thrust kick to Khan. Slowed down the momentum.
Now that Bengals offensive line costed Joe Burrow 3 months of his season because they didn't want to get no offensive lineman to protect.
One battle here. Ricochet doing a good job of fighting against the odds.
They didn't want to invest in no offensive lineman.
How many more kicks MVP can take to the mush? And now Bishop Khan back to his feet. Another table being introduced into this match. We're setting up in that corner like a ramp.
Yeah, the Hurt Syndicate's got to get some momentum. Yeah, if Shelton Benjamin goes through this table, I'm not sure what kind of hope they have. Bobby Lashley's still out on the floor.
And Darrison's Ricochet over the top. Another thrust kick drops Bishop Khan to the mat. Great extension in the legs with those thrust kicks by Shelton. Something he didn't learn at the University of Minnesota wrestling room, I'll tell you that. Now the waist lock.
German suplex.
But he didn't learn that, I bet. He took the words out of my mouth. Bishop Khan in trouble here. Shelton Benjamin lining up his next.
What the hell?
He ate the bullet. Ricochet, such an honorable man, took the shot for his guy. Whether it was intentional or not, Ricochet ate that knee from Shelton Benjamin, but was it caught? And that was a unique, innovative chair shot to the back by Ricochet.
Yeah, that was to the back of the head.
I was not out of here. I've never seen anybody do that like that.
I think Joe Burrow's going to retire in 2 years.
Into the mix.
Yeah, if he keeps getting injured and keeps getting killed. Oh, a spear for Lashley.
Meets him with a spear. Great interception right there by Bobby. Ricochet leading into the ring. And a spear for him as well. Man, good luck to your ribs, Ricochet. Oof. Now, the behemoths on the move. Neither man gained the upper hand here. Hooked up underneath by Lashley.
Bobby Lashley on fire.
He's been explosive from day one, and it hasn't ended.
Just like Andrew Luck. Yep.
Punishment, but no. Torleone trying to hoist up Lashley.
Oh.
Spinebuster through the table by the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Literally, guys, in football, if you have a bad offensive line, you're literally begging for your you're literally asking for your quarterback to get injured plenty of times.
Went from bad to worse, guys. Look at MVP now. Ricochet surrounded on three sides by the Hurt Syndicate. Ricochet's men are down and out.
The MVP celebrated his 24-year anniversary of pro wrestling this week. This might be his celebration gift.
Oh, God. Holy cow. Oh, my God. You know, so the window. Shelton Benjamin, he's not done yet with Ricochet. Uh-oh.
Stop. Ooh.
Now the car. No way for the Hurt Syndicate.
Elders of this fight, the Hurt Syndicate.
I'm here to tell you from experience, I've suplexed some people through tables. Never like that. Wow. Well, the Hurt Syndicate, a well-earned victory here on Title Tuesday. But up next, Jurassic Express return.
Lowe's knows tackling.
Damn, straight to commercial?
Football Sunday.
It's
Like, bro, you
Saturday.
didn't even give her a chance to let her breathe. Like, you just go straight to commercial. Damn. Honestly, this match, I thought it was, for what it was, man. I really didn't care for this match. I'm gonna be strict. I'm gonna be like honest with you, bro. I really did not care for this. But AEW always does have this. Yeah, they never let things breathe, bro. They have such a problem with that. They just go on to the next thing and like, bro. It's just this match ends. Commercial, next segment. I'm like, bro, let this stuff breathe, bro. They just never do that. Like, and when I watch the even when you watch the pay-per-views, they don't do that. It's like, jeez. I'm glad the rest of the pay-per-views on Saturdays too, cause Sundays, ugh, man. They don't let anything breathe, bro. Like, bro, if you making music, right? Don't you gotta let the beat breathe before you go right into, like, at the end of your song? Don't you gotta let the thing breathe before you go into your next song on the album? Like, can you imagine? Like, could you imagine? Let's say, I don't know. Who's your favorite rapper? I don't know. Let's say Babyface Ray, right? Let's say V's, right? He gets an album. He puts out an album, and he does not let the beat breathe. It just goes straight into the next song, straight into the next song, straight into the next song. Would that be a good album? No. Be like Gunna. Some when Gunna, he lets the beat breathe, man. If you a music artist, you gotta let the beat breathe at the end of the song before you go into the next one. You feel what I'm saying? When you're watching a TV show, you gotta let the episode breathe. The last episode breathe before you put out a new one, right?
Else. So there's not a lot of strategy that needs to take place.
You watch Powder, right? On Stars.
To me, according to my needs,
you gotta let that last episode breathe.
At Collision, to destroy and dismantle Kota Ibushi. I know you're gonna do it.
All right, well, Don, let's focus on tonight because we've got Kyle versus Kyle 2. How's this gonna go down?
Kyle O'Reilly is an irritant to me. Kyle O'Reilly is such a fan, such a mark for this man that he named himself after Kyle Fletcher.
All right, let's talk the double Jeopardy eliminator match because if Brodito gets the win tonight, one of those men will get a shot at the Unified Championship.
That is technically true, but it's never going to happen. And do you want to know why? Tell him, Rock!
Well, Hefe, last Friday night in Arena, Mexico, Hechicero ripped Bandito's shoulder out of the socket, and you're looking at the uncrowned ROH World Champion right there.
Takeshita and Okada are going to work together under the banner of the Don Callis family like a well-oiled machine. And after we beat Brodito tonight, we're going to roll into Wrestle Dream and win the AEW Tag Team titles. And the Don Callis family will once again have all the gold.
Good luck to you all.
Jungle Jack Perry, Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express.
A moment more than 1,200 days in the making. The tag team return of Jack Perry and Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express. And these two men, they have had the Young Bucks in their sights But let's take you back to last Wednesday night. After the conclusion of the opening trios match, it seemed like Kenny Omega and Matt and Nick Jackson were about to make their peace, but it was Josh Alexander that struck. We'll never know what was about to transpire, but then that led to Jack Perry, Luchasaurus emerging from the back and continuing to target the former EVPs, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. And we know Matt and Nick are somewhere here in Daly's place here tonight, Taz. They said they were getting their own tickets.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, they've been having hard times lately, and nevertheless, these two guys here, they got to come and attack last week. You know, the Young Bucks, it's just not cool, man. I don't think it's right. That ball, one of those beach balls just hit me right in the side of the head while I was putting my little promo there.
You should probably go out for 6 to 8 weeks.
So NXT beat TNA. And the Women's Survivor Series match. Now we have Ethan Page and Mustafa Ali for the North American Championship.
Things out with Orion.
It seems like NXT is going to win all the matches tonight.
To the chest by Jack Perry.
It's Orion or Ryan? It's Orion.
Swinging on this. And still at work on Orion. Jack Perry looking good, Brian.
Yeah, he's looking great. I mean, he hasn't wrestled in almost a year.
Hey, hold on. I'm sorry. Did you see that on the left? Is that Orion? I don't know if you get a little shot of. Look at that. That's Matt Jackson.
Matt and Nick, but
Looks like they had tickets.
yeah, but those aren't their kids. They're actually. It's like they couldn't get tickets together.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, really, we're treating former EVPs like this.
We're treating guys who abuse their power. As, speaking of using his power, Luchasaurus.
Jason Jay is clearly Britt Baker 2.0, but hey, Jason Jay is better than Britt Baker.
Luchasaurus looks like
Wrestling-wise.
It's a monster.
It's a late
A man and his monster. He smells like a dinosaur.
Smell like a dinosaur, Taz? Oh! Great extension on the thrust kick.
What a shot right there. I'm still perplexed about Matt Jackson sitting up in the nosebleeds.
Well, I mean, his brother Nick was with him too.
Woo! Toronto playing that ass whooping
Those kids
to the Yankees.
These people, all these people.
where are their parents?
They should be about
Yeah, actually, you were throwing that out. Yeah.
Jack Perry taking off the turnbuckle pad, arguing with Aubrey Edwards, and drastic thrust beach ball into the mix.
This is not a street fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Get the ball out of the ring. There we go.
There's a medieval history they do not follow. Followed by Luchasaurus hip toss. Jack Perry running up. Pan goes down as the high boot lands from Luchasaurus. Orion things going bad from worse.
They talked about how long it's been since Jurassic Express's team together. They look to be firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, you're right. The chemistry looks excellent. Has always been.
And now Jack Perry counting down to his.
Woo!
1, 2, 3.
Jurassic Express!
Jack Perry has returned to action after more than 300 days on the show, more than 1,200 days since the last time he and Luchasaurus teamed up. Wait a second, Adam. Good. I don't think Jackson Bucks realize. And Nick Jackson.
Good for the Bucks. Turnabout's fair play. Jack Perry, he got involved last week, and so did Luchasaurus.
Uh-oh. The hand on the throat of Matt, and now the throat of Nick, but double low blow. Bring it back. Now they're right up. Love it. Super kicks. Jack Perry goes down.
Jack Perry deserved that.
And Matt and Nick Jackson get a little payback from last week, Brian.
Yeah, they definitely are. The Young Bucks have got the mic here. What do they got to say?
Hey, Jack!
In the professional wrestling business, we call this a callback. At Wrestle Dream, how about this? Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks.
Well, an intriguing proposition, but Bucks are not done, buddy. Oh, Jack Perry in trouble here. Nick Jackson up to the top. And down goes Jack Perry. And how many times have we seen the Young Bucks land that pile driver attached here in Daly's place?
Oh, so many times. They're the founding fathers, damn it. Hell, the Young Bucks.
Well, the challenge thrown out for Wrestle Dream, but right now, I understand the Death Riders have something to say.
Try to kill us.
Get him, Buck. Get him, baby. Oi, 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 tangerine balls. I bet you think this is personal, don't you? Well, I promise you, it's not. The bastard is back, and I'm just looking for a little snack to get going, a little pig squeak to whet my appetite. So tonight, I am going to do to you what I always do to you. I am going to out-wrestle you, I am going to outclass you, and more importantly, I'm going to make you suffer. And then, we are moving onwards and upwards, because the Death Riders, we have ambition that far outweighs the likes of you. Tell them you that.
Orange Cassidy, you and I used to be real tight, which is why tonight is gonna hurt me almost as much as it hurts you. But if the Death Riders are gonna elevate AEW to the level we know it can get to, then we gotta trim the fat. We gotta cut and we have to separate the winners from the losers.
The thing about being a loser, it's not about wins and losses. It's not about getting your shoulders pinned to the canvas. It is a mentality. And every day I walk around and I see a lot of losers. But a winner is a choice. You gotta wake up every day and you gotta want to win. We wake up every day and we want to win. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep winning. We're gonna win tonight. We're gonna win next week. The week after that, we're gonna keep winning. Because that's what winners do.
Pac and Orange Cassidy will rekindle their rivalry tonight.
Anybody wants to tell me why this Death Rider shit is on my TV?
This about second one falls a 20-minute time limit is for the TNT Championship. Introducing the challenger.
Bruh, Excalibur is ass, bruh. Let me tell y'all something, bruh.
106 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Shit riders, bruh.
To face Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship event.
Shit riders.
All Elite Wrestling on TBS. Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at progressive.com.
To be accompanied by Lance Archer and Don Callis from Sydney, Australia. Weighing 249 pounds, he is the reigning and defending TNT champion, the Roto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Brian, these
Ah,
had a tremendous battle earlier this summer on Collision. It was Kyle Fletcher that earned the victory that night. But you know Kyle O'Reilly extremely well. He is.
oh shit, the Hardy Boys won the
Yeah, and he's also one of
The
the
NXT championships?
person in all of AEW.
Damn.
And I like his chances here tonight. He's going against Kyle Fletcher, one of the fastest rising stars
What?
in AEW. This is a match I'm excited
Oh
to
my
see.
god.
Looks like my man Doug Callis joined us on.
Ah, what?
Chaz, how are you today?
The Hardy Boys won the TNA, won the NXT Tag Team titles.
Callis family, we're about to see why.
You got room for me?
I'll always have room for you.
I can't. I'm under contract. Kyle Fletcher, Kyle O'Reilly starting things out as Don Callis joined us here at the desk. And we're going to have
Oh my God!
Over Don's shoulder. Don, you worried about something? Is that why you need Archer out here?
The more power I acquire, the more protection I need.
A lot of people hate you, Don. That's right. So I don't blame you for having Archer to have you back. Nice. Go behind.
What?
Fletcher and good wrist control. Fletcher, sorry, by O'Reilly. They dropped toe hold there, I should say.
And now front chancery. No. O'Reilly switching into the side headlock. Is Fletcher.
Well, you know, Dance, you pointed out how excellent of a submission guy Kyle O'Reilly is, and he is. And I think that be to his advantage to get the bigger. Look at that knee bar of sorts there.
And O'Reilly anticipated the stomp from Fletcher. And Fletcher making a hasty retreat to the bottom rope to force the break.
Yeah, beautiful straight ankle by Kyle O'Reilly. Don, I know that Kyle Fletcher has been a tremendous fighting champion, defending against all comers, but has he had the chance to train for such a unique opponent like Kyle O'Reilly?
Oh, 100%. Well, the NHL on TNT is back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern with the Boston Bruins versus Alex Ovechkin with the Washington Capitals, followed by the LA Kings versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Kept all the action on TNT and HBO Max.
Well, I believe as you, ex-Cowboy, pointed out, these two men have competed before in the past during the Summer Art Collision with an epic match. So both athletes know each other well here, which makes O'Reilly a big threat for that TNT title that Fletcher has.
That's a great point, Taz. You can even see how Kyle has been countering Kyle Fletcher's counters for this wrist lock.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to try to out-wrestle O'Reilly, though. Use your power. There you go.
You called it, Taz. You called it.
That's what you got to do here.
It's a mass game at some point in this business, and Kyle Fletcher was able to weather the storm, the submission storm of the great Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, thus far. Thus far.
Yeah, we saw when Kyle O'Reilly got that straight ankle, it was out of Kyle Fletcher trying to stop him. One of the things I love about Kyle O'Reilly is he's such a fast and accurate striker, and we're seeing it with these low kicks.
Yeah, those low round kicks to the hamstring. Fletcher got one nice double right there.
Now strikes. Yeah, the open hand palm strikes. And O'Reilly
Switching sides.
motivated in this match, not just because of the opportunity at the TNT Championship, not just because of the rematch with Kyle Fletcher, because he's got the full extension.
Gotta turn it into it.
On the arm as Fletcher gets to the ropes, but also because the attack on Hologram by Fletcher and the Don Callis family. Hologram ruled out due to the injuries incurred. And, you know, Don adding not just one, but two members to the family elite. On that side, Kyle O'Reilly getting the advantage.
Well, spent a Tuesday night in a knee right to the face.
Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly has really benefited from these interactions he's had with Kyle Fletcher, these matches. It's really put him on the map. And I worry about brand confusion with his same first name business.
Driver! Fletcher spikes O'Reilly as this TNT Championship match continues live on Title Tuesday Dynamite.
This is more. Not even gonna lie, I feel bored by this show, bro. I just do. Oh, what's up, Chris? What's up? I just saw you text me on Instagram. Let me go look at it. Yeah. Switch to NXT and a title change. Ali and Ethan Page putting up a banger. Man, that was one hell of a match between Ethan Page and Mustafa Ali. Must be nice. Because this show is just not it, bro. Bro, how you getting outworked by a developmental show, bro? You getting outworked. Like, for real. Like, that ass. You getting outworked.
To make it to the bottom rope to force the break.
Taz, how do you feel about this switching? I mean, he went after the arm and then he picked the leg, which is great, but wouldn't you want to see him go back to the arm for
No,
the rest
I
of
think
this?
it's smart because he's trying to dismantle the body of the bigger champion. I think that's a smart strategy.
Yeah, it also makes your opponent question what you're going to go after.
So predictable, the attack. Thudding chop followed up by a thudding kick. Two men battling it out on the ring apron.
Those size double XL hands with Kyle Fletcher.
O'Reilly changes levels into the knee. Fletcher's shoulder first. Well, that's into the apron.
Yeah, there you go, Don. O'Reilly went right back to the arm.
Man, that was rough landing there on that shoulder joint. Full extension of the thrust kick by Fletcher. O'Reilly stunned on the outside and Fletcher. Nice one, no. O'Reilly. What? Dragon screw, and Fletcher went into that opened up steel chair as well.
Yeah, the side of his head hit that chair.
It sure did. Hard, too.
This referee needs to get this match under control.
As O'Reilly has Fletcher lined up, then drop kick to the chair.
What an animal Kyle O'Reilly is. He's willing to hurt himself to beat Kyle Fletcher and win the TNT Championship like this.
O'Reilly coming into this match with a much sharper edge. As I mentioned, hologram taken out of action. On the top, Cal's family is O'Reilly. Missed the knee drop. Could be the opening that Fletcher needed.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh, wow. Pop Pulling elbow strike.
Ooh.
Knee. Fletcher. And here we go. Fletcher with a brainbuster center of the ring. O'Reilly had it scouted. Trying to get a double wrist lock. Good power by Fletcher. And still got the armbar. O'Reilly did not want to give up the grip on the arm and pay the price for it. Long Dart Jones right there. Oof.
Incredible counter by Kyle Fletcher. Don, you've got to be proud of your man.
Absolutely. Sometimes, no matter what the skill level, watch this now.
He had to let go. O'Reilly had to let go of that armbar. He had it in midair. I'm telling you, Fletcher's hurting that thing, Don.
No matter what the skill level of Kyle O'Reilly, Kyle Fletcher has the power to move him around the ring where he wants him, and that's been the difference.
1 week after adding out Crone and Andrade to the Don Callis family after injuring Hologram, taking him out of that Streak versus Championship match against Kyle Fletcher. There was some speculation, Don, that Fletcher might have been ducking Hologram.
Kyle Fletcher doesn't duck anyone. The biggest problem he has is me telling him he can't just wrestle everyone on the roster and beat them, because that's what he wants to do.
A thrust kick answered by the knee strike from O'Reilly. O'Reilly
DDT.
maintains control. He hung on to that front face lock. Oh, but it's Fletcher countering. O'Reilly chopping. Shoulder capture. Suplex. 1, 2. Oh! That's a tough kick out. Great job by the champion there.
O'Reilly was a split second away from becoming the TNT champion.
But Fletcher, his turn to show off his resilience. Oof. And Fletcher had that scouted. O'Reilly once again paying the price. O'Reilly between the legs. Goes underneath. Picks the ankle.
Going for that toe hold.
Got it locked. He's got that figure four grip on that boot.
Oh, stop! The back of the ankle.
The knee to the back of the head. Do we have a new champion, O'Reilly? He's got to top him here.
Oh, yeah.
O'Reilly covers. 1, 2. No, Fletcher's out, but O'Reilly back on the ankle.
Yeah, go back to that toe hold, and he's got him grounded. If he can keep him in the center of the ring, Kyle Fletcher's got such length. That's what you have to watch out for, is his ability to get to the ropes.
Fletcher grabbed the head, rolled O'Reilly through, and now sheer drop. Brainbuster.
Good night, nurse.
Oh, he's taking too much time.
He's trying to recover. I think Fletcher's his ankle's screwed up. He couldn't get a cover. But Kyle O'Reilly, he's had a history of neck issues. That brainbuster trying to get blood flow in that left leg. Oh! Flat kick in the corner. And not just one brainbuster. 2. The brainbuster, the cover, and the successful defense of the TNT Championship.
Winner and still TNT champion, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Great performance by your man tonight, Don.
That sheer drop brainbuster. I mean, we got 2 guys on commentary about broken necks. We might have a guy in the ring who's got one too, Taz.
You might be right about that, dude. No doubt. That is classless, Don. It's now sending Archer to the ring. After O'Reilly just went through a war with Fletcher.
Oh, my God.
Here comes Roderick Strong and Tomohiro Ishii. The conglomeration. And swinging for the fences here. And now Rocky Romero into the mix. Oh, Rocky. Cheap shot. That Roddy Strong is a heavy hitter. Oh,
There you go.
blasted by a Murder Hawk monster. Archer, the boot to Roderick Strong is Fletcher. Fletcher has Tomohiro Ishii. Down in the corner. Wild Man City here. Some concern on Don Callis' behalf as Mark Briscoe. The low bridge. Archer spins to the outside. Now Rocky Romero getting bounced around by the fist of Mark Briscoe. Standoff here between Briscoe and Fletcher. Yeah, a lot of history between these two men for sure, Excalibur. Yeah. Briscoe, he wanted that shot at the TNT Championship that Kyle Fletcher holds. But Fletcher just went through a hellacious match with O'Reilly. I don't blame the man for dipping out of there. Well, we got to keep our eye on this situation, but fans still to come tonight. Double Jeopardy, our huge main event, Pac and Orange Cassidy. What up next? The TBS Championship match in the CEO Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes up next.
Ah, mornings. Cough? Congestion?
All in one and done. With Mucinex X Kickstart.
Headache? Better. Mucinex gives a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. Also, try new Kickstart severe congestion and cough. People, they're good for squad goals and squad. People are good for these kinds of cheers. Jim B, best enjoy it together.
Jeez. Blake Remerse starting to pop between Silver. Because, all right, let's see it. Okay, Blake. Okay. Blakey. Okay. I'm going to give you some water, man. I'll be right back. For real. But, man, I am so tired. Oh, who's Mercedes' opponent?
Well, Kyle Fletcher seems not too pleased with the news.
Right. It was just sprung upon the guy. That's not right. Come on.
This bout at 1 ball, a 20-minute time limit is an open challenge for the TBS Championship. A person in the ring from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the TBS Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné 1 week ago said she wanted to defend her TBS Championship here tonight in Jacksonville, here tonight at Daly's place, and she wanted the best and brightest that Florida had to offer. And she is going to have to contend with somebody that is Floridian through and through. Let's take a look at Mercedes.
Mercedes Moné. Once upon a time, we could have crossed paths. This is a dream match for me. I followed your entire career, and I've been playing catch-up. And now all roads lead to my home state, Florida, baby. So tonight, Lacey Lane is going to take that TBS title off your hands.
Introducing her challenger from Winter Park, Florida, Lacey Lane.
Well, Lacey Lane, a very accomplished athlete outside of the ring. But very recently, last month in fact, she turned a lot of heads with her performance in Ring of Honor against Mina Shirakawa. And now coming out making her Dynamite debut and challenging the CEO, Mercedes Moné, for the TBS Championship.
Yeah, this is a huge opportunity for Lacey Lane. Imagine how shocked the wrestling world would be if she beats Mercedes for the TBS Championship.
And beating Mercedes tonight would leave her reign as TBS champion at 499 days.
Well, good luck to Lacey. In my opinion, it's an uphill battle dealing with Mercedes. This girl wins championships on her off nights with ease, meeting Mercedes Moné.
Guys, this used to be Kane Carter and WWE, folks.
Lacey Lane, though, coming into this match with some extra
Oh
motivation,
my
feeling
God.
like she was always following behind Mercedes Moné. Now a chance to surpass the CEO.
Well, she's falling behind Mercedes. There's only one Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, Mercedes just disrespecting Lacey Lane here.
Oh, Lacey using the hair as the attack. Now the roll up on Mercedes. Break it free, and now Lacey goes in. Crucifix applied. Mercedes kicks out, but Lacey Lane maintaining control of the champion. Mercedes leaps up and over the waistlock. And roll through. Mercedes up to the middle rope. Nobody home for the CEO.
Well, smart thinking by Lacey right there. It's a couple.
Any predicament, Mercedes. Kicking out Lacey Lane. Not wasting any opportunities, Brian, to go for a pinning attempt. Again, going for it. Shoot. Powerful drop kick. Another cover. Mate.
Well, I think it's smart by the challenger for these near falls. If the near falls, that takes a lot out of you, all those kickouts if you're Mercedes.
And Mercedes trying to get out of the range of Lacey Lane, but Lacey, the kick through the ropes.
She's mocking Mercedes.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I loved when I was watching AEW at Daly's place during the pandemic, is you would constantly see new stars come in, new performers come in, and you didn't know what they had in them. Lacey Lane is looking impressive right now. Look at that!
And vaults over Mercedes Moné. Cazadora rolls through. No.
Right in the face!
Lacey Lane leaving a footprint on the face of the CEO. Lacey now trying to bring Mercedes back into the ring, but no, Mercedes, a knee strike. I think Mercedes might be a little rock, Taz.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she took some shot by Lacey Lane. Lacey putting the brakes on there, got some wrist control.
Over the rope. It's like a guillotine, and now Lacey drives Mercedes down.
Oh, this might have a new champion here.
1, 2, no, Mercedes. The foot on the rope as this TBS Championship match continues live on Dynamite.
Let's give them something.
Now the men's tag match is on. Okay. And see, so far it sounds like the better show.
Stepping up, answering the challenge, and right now, Lacey. Oh, nice sweep there. Drop toe hold, a kick or reverse drop toe hold. And now Lacey Lane, she's been on the receiving end of the offense for quite a few minutes, Brian, but maybe turning the tables on the champ.
Yeah, she is turning the tables, and I gotta say this, she's got really unique movement, which could be baffling Mercedes a little bit, but Mercedes back in control here.
Yeah, she took too long, Lacey, what she had in mind. These three amigos. Respect towards the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
The man that inspired Mercedes Moné to pursue a career in professional wrestling. As Mercedes to the top. Could be thinking that diving foot stop. No, flash instead, but Lacey Lane got the knees up. Mercedes wasted a little too much time on the ascent. Now looking for the knees in the corner, nobody home. And now Lacey, just another powerful thrust kick.
A running thrust kick.
We have an upset on our hands. The cover's made. And Mercedes able to kick out.
Yeah, I think Lacey Lane would have had a real shot there if she would have covered on the shoulders, put a little more pressure on both shoulders.
Mercedes the knee strike. Once again, attacking with the knees, and Mercedes flipped the powerbomb into the corner.
What a whiplash motion for the skull and neck of Lacey Lane into the buckles.
And now the TBS champion with her challenger all lined up. Again, Lacey a step quick.
This is what Mercedes wanted. She wanted to wrestle here in Jacksonville, in Daly's place, against a true Floridian, and she's getting it.
It's Lacey Lane now, perhaps with an opening. Off the ropes, the leg drop. Mercedes seems rattled here. Lacey Lane.
Yeah, Mercedes is rocked.
Big opportunity by Lacey.
Oh, God.
The hammerlock flatliner.
Oh, look at that. God.
Two. No. Mercedes able to kick out.
Yeah, Lacey Lane doing a tremendous job in this matchup.
Yeah, but she just, in my opinion, she can't be perplexed right now.
Yeah, she's got to keep going after her.
Exactly.
And she's got to do a better job with the cover. She's got to do a better job of putting pressure on both shoulders, but this is a huge opportunity for her.
One, got a cinched up. Oh, man, she almost got it.
She's getting within a hair's breadth of becoming the TBS champion. What an upset that would be.
That's twice already, Brian, that Monet barely kicked out on that almost a 3 count.
Yeah, and Mercedes is 10 days away, just 10 days away from setting the record as the longest TBS champion.
Went to the well too many times, I think.
Grab the touch over leverage to Mercedes. Lacey Lane now in a different predicament. Kicking out. Mercedes keeping on the attack.
Backslide. Nope. Oh, that's it.
2, 3.
There's your winner and still TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes.
being this girl? Who's being this girl?
She said before this match, it was a dream match of hers. Well, her dream became a nightmare. Mercedes Moné will wake up tomorrow celebrating her 500th day as TBS champion. But fans, let's take a look
500 days as TBS champion tomorrow.
Saturday at Collision, a big singles battle.
Then you go on to the next segment.
Everybody's favorite pillar is about to talk. Eddie Kingston last
No,
week.
Sammy, we don't want to hear you talk.
Jalistico, you just survived. But this week on Collision Homecoming, it's going to be a different story. Because you're not going against a man. Oh no, you're going against LFI's beast, Mortos. So why don't you go and say your prayers, talk to your family, tell them you love them, because after you get in the ring with him, it's going to be adios, Eddie Kingston. And that is Spanish for goodbye.
Oh, God, Sammy, again? Again, another week of you talking trash. Jalistico, I beat his ass because of you, Sammy. Now, Beast, again, stop letting Sammy talk for you, because he's going to get your ass kicked. See you on Collision, dog.
Eddie Kingston beats Mortos one-on-one this Saturday, but a double Jeopardy eliminator match. Brody King Bandito taking on the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the Alpha, Kanosuke Takeshita next.
Literally, the pay-per-view is next. The pay-per-view is next Saturday. Who is this girl facing? And we don't even get that. What is this garbage? We don't even know who the next challenger is, bro. Wrestle Dream is in 11 days. You got all these talent in the back. You just re-signed a car to a new multi-year contract. Where is she at? She's back in the States, right? You just re-signed her to a multi-year deal, bro. You got so much fucking talent, you don't know what to do with it. Because you feed everybody to fucking Tony Storm or fucking Mercedes. I'm tired of this shit, man. What the fuck is Mino? Yeah, you throw on this show against NXT Showdown, and you don't even bother to put nothing into it. No effort. And the worst of T Grizzly, no effort. They put no effort and no care into the show tonight. I don't know what. I just don't feel inspired. This show is boring. It really is. How NXT can book a better show than you in front of 200 people is really concerning.
Presentation of AEW Dynamite. Huge implications
It really is.
Next tag team match, we'll touch on that in a moment, but right now, let's head to the ring of the death. We have Justin Roberts.
Oh my God, look at me. I'm gonna go put on a bunch of great wrestling matches. With what substance and what care? What is a double jeopardy match? What is it?
Kind of jumping the gun there a little bit.
From Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, he is the AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
This match is a double jeopardy eliminator match. What that means is that if either Brody King or Bandito score a pinfall or submission hold, doesn't matter if it's on Takeshita or Okada, the winner of the fall will earn a shot at Okada's AEW Unified Championship. Likewise, if Takeshita and Okada are victorious over the champions, they will earn a full-fledged shot at AEW World Tag Team Championship. Lots on the line in this double jeopardy eliminator match.
At a combined weight of 496 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Brody King, Bandito,
See Bandito coming in with that left shoulder taped up. That was thanks to the attack by Hechicero this past Friday night in Arena, Mexico, trying to rip the arm of Bandito, one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, out of the socket.
As we all see, Callis has joined us here. We just jump in real quick. And you know, Okada and Takeshita see that target on the shoulder of Bandito. Is that not right, Don? Of course it is.
You wonder why you're drawing 465,000 viewers, bro. Because of what, look what you put on TV. Look at the product you put it on, bro.
Like we expect a family member.
You think people are gonna?
Look, Bandito.
You think people are gonna want to come out and watch
He wants to
this?
start the match. I don't think that's a good idea.
That's for sure. Imagine Brian and Taz looking across the ring at Takeshita and
Well, Alex.
A very
The
intimidating
yeah,
especially if
the
they
MLB
get to
playoffs,
the
man.
did not seem to
The,
have
Yeah, you want to use the MLB playoffs as an excuse.
Figure it out.
Oh, but Alex, man, more people watching on HBO Max, man.
Bandito for the kick to Takeshita.
Now returns to let him go. Wants to stop the shoulder. Missed it.
Bandito up to his feet. Takeshita taking over the top, and Bandito lands on his feet. Takeshita anticipated. German. No, reverses with the arm drag.
God, cheap shot. Oh, monster man, Brody. Oof. I'm not responsible for anything they do after that.
Double hammer throw by the champions. Remember, this is an eliminator match. AEW World Tag Team Championship not on the line in this one, but it's going to be a very fruitful couple of days for Konosuke Takeshita.
On the shoulder, you could see Bandito's favorite that. She's got an issue there.
He and Brody sharing some words there, but now Takeshita makes the tag out for Takeshita.
Imagine, guys, the hubris of Bandito wrestling this match with a banged-up shoulder. Danielson, you've been in that position many times when you probably shouldn't have wrestled and you did. Did you have that kind of hubris as well? Is that what drove you? I'm trying to get inside his head.
Yeah, I mean, I think, at that level, at the level that Bandito's at, you have to go in there, regardless of how hurt you are, you're going to go in there and perform. And especially if you take pride in being an AEW Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, and then you take Kenny Omega off TV. Bro, dude, what's the deal? Andrade, you just brought Andrade back to TV. Oh, excuse me.
He's hurt, though. I'm sorry. Bandito's hurt.
You just brought Andrade back to TV last week. You don't even bother to put him on tonight. Well, he's gonna be on tonight. Is Kenny gonna be on?
This sort of bad decision, Taz.
You thinking that would be a match set up for Wrestle Dream, right?
Oh, yes, I definitely agree with you. You're right.
He's talking about wild horses. That's kind of what Bro Dino is. They're just running around wild. I mean, Brody King's partners got one arm in his
But he's actually supposed to be feuding with Kyle Fletcher because Kyle Fletcher put him through a table. But they never cared to go back to that. That should originally be the match. Not Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. Ain't no shade of Mark Briscoe. But it is what it is. That's just the truth.
Very awkward landing.
Kenny Omega should be going after Kyle Fletcher. He put him through a table. Common sense. Does Tony? Common sense, guys. Common sense. Bro.
In October,
Common sense. Kenny Omega was put through a table by Kyle Fletcher. You took him off TV. He misses All Out, which I don't know why. He should have been at the show, to be honest. How? My God. Do people not think in this company? Do people not have common sense in this company? Do people not have fucking common sense? The dude put him through a table. Then you bring Andrade back to television. You put him in a fucking faction with Don Callis. How many niggas does Don Callis need, bro? The most uncreative faction in AEW, bro, is just a bunch of JAGs, just another guy. The only one that's really shining in the group is Takeshita. Okada ain't shit. Josh Alexander, what has he done since coming to AEW? Nothing. Irrelevant ever since he came from TNA. Like, you just, nothing makes sense in the company, bro. Like, then for the women, you trying to build up towards a blood and guts match. Well, hell, what the fuck are they on TV? No story surrounding that blood and guts match, bro. No show going to that blood and guts match. No story.
Modified stop puller there, Taz. Yes, and smartly done by beautiful job there. I didn't think he was going to clear that shoulder through. I didn't either. Speaking of shoulders, Bandito, you see the heavily taped left shoulder due to the injury he suffered at the hands of Hechicero in Mexico City this past Friday night, but the backslide to Okada, though, able to kick out. Sometimes when your adrenaline, hold on, first pitch, man, when your adrenaline's flowing, you can fight through all that pain, but Okada targeted that side of the body.
Yeah, but you can see it's affecting Bandito's movement, his strength.
That's power. Look at that. That is power, one-arm power. Yeah, that was impressive. At the lateral press, shoot. Takeshita there to break things up.
And Takeshita attacked Bandito's shoulder right there.
Smart move by the Alpha. Now a quick tag out to Brody King, the champions. Looking to isolate the unified champion. The Rainmaker. No. The cover 1, 2, now Takeshita pushing Bandito into the pinfall to break it up.
Well, it made the save, so kudos to Takeshita. That's next level strategy, Taz.
Yeah.
Using the other guy to break up his partner's pin.
And then dragged Okada over and tagged himself in. AEW Dynamite live from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Excalibur, joined by Taz, Brian Danielson, and Don Callis. We are in the midst of a very high-stakes double jeopardy. Eliminating and so much on the line, but the champions now battering Konosuke Takeshita, sending him into the corner. Bandito steps up. Takeshita deposits him on the top rope, lines up. Kick block and Takeshita. Big power by the big man. Bandito trying to ride this wave of momentum. As now that
Nicely done.
attacking that injured left shoulder of Bandito.
Very smart. Surgical by Okada even.
And now Takeshita.
I don't even think Takeshita can get him up. He can.
They got him up. Oh my God. The Dragon suplex Brody up to his feet. A wild swing. Takeshita. Boom.
Nice one.
Now Takeshita separates. I think, yeah, Bandito, the legal man.
I think Brody's out. As in not conscious.
As the rolling elbow strike blocked. That shoulder still affected. And Bandito paid the price and he got opened up for that knee strike from Takeshita.
And Takeshita placed that right on that shoulder.
Oh, that's gonna kill the shoulder, that overhook. Now the raging fire. Two. No, Takeshita able to kick out.
It's a great counter by Bandito. Really good.
Okada's got a game plan with Takeshita. Oh, good work.
Oh, no.
Two.
Bandito looking incredible here, even with the injured shoulder. Look at that!
One arm, he hoists up. Takeshita the X-knee. Delivered.
How strong is Bandito?
Freaky strong.
Gotta get himself a cover real quick here. Oh, he's going for the 21 plex, it looks like.
Bandito 21. No.
Can't do it. You need those deltoids, those shoulders to apply any suplex. I don't care what type.
Now Takeshita. Rana.
That shoulder's gone, Brian.
Yeah, it's gone.
I mean, one of the best robbers of wrestling right here. These two, Takeshita. He's coming in hot right now. Wait a minute.
Okada just tagged himself in. Now the knees are running to the floor. The Rainmaker. Bandito 1, 2, 3.
What great teamwork.
Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada.
Wow. Takeshita and Okada have earned themselves a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. It is official for WrestleDream. It will be Takeshita Okada versus Brodito for the titles.
Saw Takeshita, guys. He's pissed. He's pissed at Okada. But why? He got the victory here.
Well, the breakdown in communication between Okada and Takeshita continues. But
Yeah, Trick flipped on NXT. Yeah.
nonetheless,
And TNA got the win.
right now, let's head to the back and our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Guys, I'm here with Willow Nightingale and Jet Speed. Guys, this Saturday on Collision, you are in mixed trios action against FTR and Megan Bain. How did we get here?
Renee, it blows my mind that people who have the audacity to call themselves the greatest tag team of all time will step in a ring, grab a microphone, and make excuses for their horrible actions. That's why Jet Speed will always respect people like Willow Nightingale. People who have the courage to stand up to bullies, because what happens when you stand up to bullies? They fall. We all saw it last week.
We saw it last week when Dax was looking up at the Jet. And top guys, I'm not really sure if you guys are really top guys, because each and every week, you got to take in the low road. You got to take in the easy way out.
Hold on something. How's my French? You say you have a surprise for me, but actually you had surprises. Megan Bain and Penelope Ford? Doesn't matter. In that ring, when the bell rings, there's going to be 3-on-3. And it doesn't matter who's ringside. Penelope Ford or that dweeb that they always have with them.
What's his name? The little garden gnome. Stokely. Stokely, make sure you hit the baby gap and get you another tracksuit, because we're ready for whoever, whenever.
You know what we're always saying. Top down, down. Jet Speed fans? Up. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's collide.
A big mixed trios match set up for Saturday night, but coming up next, our Dynamite main event, Orange Cassidy, one-on-one with the Bastard Pack.
Oh, you want to put the heavier items on the bottom. Let's let him do his job, right? Young Homo.
The NXT was great tonight. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. While the other show has not hit tonight. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, we heard from Jet Speed and Willow Nightingale, blah, 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 blah. But listen, I will say that I do respect Jet Speed just a smidge because they are willing to step in the ring with one of the greatest tag teams, actually the greatest tag team alive today, FTR. But there's one person I do not respect whatsoever, and her name is Willow Nightingale, because everyone knows that last week on Collision, Dax Harwood would have beat Kevin Knight if it weren't for Willow. Everyone wants to laugh and joke and say how I don't get hoes, but guess what? You don't need hoes when you have two bad bitches who
Whoa.
Willow Nightingale.
Okay, I was gonna say. Well, goddamn, man.
We bring
Ah,
unity
damn.
and strength personified.
Hey, Megan.
Balance is what I bring. Do you think that smiles and positivity make you some form of hero, Willow? Let this be your reality check. Any universe where I walk, you don't stand a chance.
And you don't stand a chance either, Jet Speed. So this Saturday, AEW Homecoming Collision, FTR, Megan Bain, and Penelope Ford, they're gonna put every single one of you in your place. Top
gods out.
It is now
All right,
official.
Megan Bain's been highlighting the show.
Takeshita and Okada will challenge
Yep, she's
Brodito
been
for
highlighting
their
the show.
AEW World Tag Team Championships. Brodito, unfortunately, things did not go your guys' way today. But Bandito, clearly you were not at 100%.
Yeah, and I'm here, not to make any excuses, not to blame you, hermano. The things happen and all the things was because of me.
No. You are the one that says to never stop fighting. So that's what we're gonna do. We're never gonna stop fighting. We suffer to return harder. And next week at Wrestle Dream, it doesn't matter if they have two incredible professional wrestlers on their team. Because we have the best professional wrestler walking this earth right now. And we're going to leave Wrestle Dream still AEW Tag Team Champions.
Bandito a little shaken by the loss, but he cannot afford to be any less than 100% confident 1 week from Saturday when he faces Okada and Takeshita for the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line.
Your main event tonight is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from wherever, whatever, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy and the Bastard Pack meeting here tonight in our main event. Both men, Brian, agreeing to leave the Death Riders and the conglomeration backstage to face off one-on-one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Orange Cassidy, I consider to be a man of his word. Pac, I'm not so sure about.
Pack is an honorable man. He really is. You know him a long time. You know he's very honorable, Brian. Come on.
He wasn't honorable with me.
Very intense dude right there.
Bro, he done got the gear change and everything.
And his opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 217 pounds. He is a
What?
bastard. Pack.
Well, Pat, always one of the best conditioned athletes in professional wrestling.
He done changed his gear. What the? What the hell?
Even with a 6-month layoff from the ring, Brian, Pac is a very, very dangerous opponent. Even on Pac's worst day.
Yeah, I mean, Pac could be
Come on, Pac. What is he wearing?
A week out from
Come on now.
and he's still tougher than 90% of the guys who are professional wrestlers. Just incredible work.
Come on, man.
Incredible technical prowess. His ability to take to the air at his strength and his speed, it's unbelievable.
And throw in his experience too, right?
Yeah.
That kind of tops it all off.
Yeah, I mean, the perfect mix of the high-flying attack, the submission stylings, the Bastard Pack, he and Orange Cassidy. This is their 5th ever career meeting, and it is our main event here tonight on Dynamite Title Tuesday.
Well, these two men are complete opposite athletes. One with an insane work ethic, and the other one wakes up around 5 p.m. every day. That guy.
Slow start to this match while we have a moment. Honor my fans that coming up on Wednesday, November 12th in Greensboro, North Carolina. It is blood and guts. Tickets available right now, AEWTIX.com. Join us in Greensboro. 2 rings enclosed by a solid steel cage as Orange Cassidy. And for the pockets as now Pac and Cassidy. Pac is very familiar with the mental games of Orange Cassidy, Taz.
Yes, and I also believe Pac, not only familiar with the mental games, but he knows how talented that Orange Cassidy is. So he doesn't, nice job, Pat. He doesn't look down on that, disrespect the abilities of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, he looks like he's taking this match very seriously.
To your point, he's not rushing, meaning Pat rushing into anything.
Slow start, but Pat very confidently occupying the center of the ring.
That's what Orange does, right? Plays with the mind.
Imanari roll by Pat.
Yeah, great into that, just a strong side headlock.
Cassidy up to his feet, reverses. Headlock now applied on the Bastard.
Just got to relay it out. I mean, Pac is no stranger to these head games. You know, that Orange Cassidy plays, and speaking of head, nice headlock takedown.
Yeah, he didn't let any of that phase him.
Right.
And went straight to grounding Orange Cassidy.
This is the 5th one-on-one meeting between these two men. Pac holds the advantage. 2 wins to Orange Cassidy's 1 win, and then a no contest that took place right here in Daly's place, just ahead of 2021's Double or Nothing.
Yeah, just an excellent, epic rivalry between these two awesome athletes.
Yeah, because they're so polar opposites, it makes for compelling matches like this.
Well, you know the old cliche, right? Styles makes fights, and that's kind of what this is.
Remember, with the Death Riders in the back for this one-on-one battle, it will be Darby Allin, Jon Moxley, I Quit match coming up a week from Saturday at Wrestle Dream Live on pay-per-view on HBO Max. And Tony Khan has just made it official. It will be the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express.
Bro, oh my God, a $500K match.
On the line, somebody keep Nick Jackson away.
So Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks are wrestling at Wrestle Dream for $500K. What sense does that make?
Got it. That cravat is locked in tight.
Oh my God, bro.
As Orange Cassidy, though, comes up to control the wrist of Pac.
You know, I like this strategy that Pac is using. I mean, he hasn't wrestled for 181 days. I think it's a great strategy to ground Orange Cassidy.
What sense does that make, bro?
With the headlocks, the cravats.
Wrestling for 500 bands on the pay-per-view, bro. 500,000 for a pay. Oh man.
Opponent into a false sense of security and then springs to action, but Pac.
Yeah, well versed in the mat wrestling. Pac is being a British-based wrestler. Long history of great scientific wrestling.
Bypass and Cassidy out on track takes.
How the fuck you rep, bro? 500,000?
Very technical start to this battle with so much bad blood between these two men. Face of Pac being bounced.
Oh, what a match! This show is outstanding tonight.
Well, Pac's got to try to keep his cool a little bit. Don't lose your temper, because this is the type of stuff that happens. Then you play into the strength of Orange Cassidy's head games.
Cassidy to the top. Takes Pac down. And Orange Cassidy with the advantage, but Pac rolls to the outside, trying to put some distance between himself and his aggressor.
Smart move by Pac.
Oh no, Pac! The strength and power of Pac. Catching Cassidy, hoists him up.
Oh!
Down Falcon Arrow on the floor as we take our final break of the evening. Don't go anywhere, the action continues live on Dynamite. We are living.
Be right back. Dang, Jazz Chisholm just hit one out the park. And Yankees got the lead. Yankees trying to keep their season alive against the against the Blue Jays.
Batman, the bastard, taking on Orange Cassidy. Pac with the advantage. Taz, he is looking incredibly crisp in his return from injury.
Absolutely, and to point out what Danielson said earlier, it might have been during the break, I mean, it's the pacing that Pac is wrestling at that has been off for so long with injury, coming back smartly with this pacing. True ring general, smart.
Yeah, I don't agree with this decision, though. He hit that top rope drop kick, got the nip up, and now it seems like just toying with Orange Cassidy. But this is Orange Cassidy's zone.
These are the mind games that Pac is very well acquainted with. Just takes a step back, measures his kick, and drives the boot into the face of Cassidy. But Cassidy trying to will himself on.
Well, he's not sweating it right now. He's not worried about Orange Cassidy. He knows Orange Cassidy's going to keep playing these head games, and I think Pac's done playing nice.
Maybe Orange Cassidy's not playing nice.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy taking advantage of that sense of complacency.
Yeah, he was a pitcher who was throwing change-ups and then he threw a fastball. Good way to put it.
And now elbows being exchanged center of the ring. Oh, Cassidy getting the better of Pat.
Definitely did. Yeah, he rocked him.
A little surprised at that, but it's impressive. Pump kick catches Cassidy, charging in. And now Pat on the move. High boot. Glancing blow perhaps, but oh no, Pat. Both men turn it up. Both men land. It was Pat. Oh, whoa. Orange Cassidy. How unbecoming. He's in up. And now once again returning to the elbow exchange. Pat changes levels, kick to the midsection. Cassidy the thrust kick. Now it's Pat's turn to be dazed. No, the bypass. Release. German suplex. And now Orange Cassidy. He's got Pac up. He's thinking beach break perhaps, but Pac rolls through. Cassidy the PK.
We've got a fight on our hands tonight, guys.
Major League fight. The fifth one-on-one meeting between Pac and Orange Cassidy. Both men agreeing to leave the Death Riders, leave the conglomeration in the back to battle it out here in Jacksonville, one-on-one. As Orange Cassidy again, Pac intercepting him. And
Oh, stun on the outside.
Pac is rattled. Cassidy, though, back into the ring.
That big time slow down Pac, man. Pac might be in trouble.
And Cassidy.
Oh, DDT on the outside.
Wow. He spiked Pac on the floor.
Yeah, Pac comes up clutching the back of his neck, understandably so, very unsteady, can barely maintain his feet after that DDT. Nasty landing for the bastard.
I don't know if Pac knows where he is. The way he was stumbling around.
And now orange punch. Orange punch. Pac laid out on the timekeeper's table. And Orange Cassidy, he took a look up at the top rope.
Yeah, this guy can fly, so who knows what OC has in mind.
This could be tremendously risky for Orange Cassidy.
But with that risk comes a huge reward if he can hit it.
Cassidy getting his footing on the top rope. The hands in the pocket.
Oh!
And just throwing his body at Pac through the table.
What an impact. Look at this replay.
Now Orange Cassidy on the move inside the ring. DDT!
And a kick up. Orange Cassidy is in the zone.
Off comes the elbow pad. And in comes the orange punch.
Ooh.
On target.
Pac gonna lose?
He's out.
Hell nah, bro.
1, 2.
Oh, okay.
Great match sense, knowing where he is, even though he got dinged up packing. Great job by the referee, Remsburg.
Brian, I don't know if Pac would have been able to kick out of that. I think the rope break is the only thing that have saved the bastard.
Yeah, 100% agree. He had one shoulder there was no pressure on it, and he couldn't even lift his shoulder. You think of the DDTs that he's taken, the orange punch, and then going through the table.
He's still in bad shape. Look at Pac. He's trying to get...
Oh, wait a second. Pac, the slow roll out of range of Orange Cassidy.
Right out of that playbook of Orange Cassidy,
Yeah,
that
we've
roll.
seen Cassidy do this to Pac to frustrate the bastard. And Pac turning the tables on Orange Cassidy. You can see he's still laboring potentially with a rib injury as now Pac making the retreat up the stage here.
Yeah, I don't know if that was out of the playbook of Orange Cassidy, the slow roll out, or if he just couldn't move very fast.
Well, right now he's coming up into the stands here at Daly's Place. The camera's trying to follow the action. You see Orange Cassidy is stalking Pac. Playing possum.
Oh no, not a power driver. No. Not. Oh. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out.
Oh my goodness.
And they're just kicking Orange down the steps.
He's out. Throw off the X. Damn, Darby. Oh, he cuffed Pac's ankle. He cuffed his ankle. He cuffed him.
Top of the steps. And it was Pac that ordered the referee back to the ring to start the count, but now it's Orange Cassidy. But Pac, he's broken free of the chain, but can he beat the count? Cassidy, Orange Cassidy's back in the ring. What was enough to slow Pac down that chain? And he's up to 9. And Pac.
Oh! Orange Cassidy rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Cassidy gets the win. Darby costed Pac. That was a good match. I can't lie. That was good. I'll give him that. Orange Cassidy and Pac, when they get in the ring, bro, I'll admit, they do magic. That's one of the best feuds in AEW history.
Not taking any help if he was offered it, and he just got a huge assist by Darby Allin. But now Darby, I don't know if Orange realizes it. But Darby's got something in his hands. Oh, yeah, you never know what this dude's going to do. He's crazy. Remember Darby, 1 week from Saturday, the I Quit match with Jon Moxley at Wrestle Dream live from St. Louis. And a crazed look in the eye of Darby Allin, and now Pac. Oh, Pac is pissed at him with his right foot above desk here. It's Darby running in front of our desk. Pac.
Oh! Oh shit, he got a taser. This nigga got a taser, bro. This nigga got a taser. Yo. Why y'all following the nigga, man? The nigga got a taser. Yo. Why y'all going at? Now this nigga got a Molotov. What the fuck? That was a Molotov. This nigga crazy, man. This nigga had him. This nigga finna.
Darby Allin having to be restrained. This is. I can't believe what we just witnessed. I can't believe Jon Moxley and Darby Allin will be stepping into the ring in an I-Quit match at Wrestle Dream 1 week from Saturday night. Jon Moxley said he was scared of the lengths that he would have to go to force Darby Allin to quit. Darby Allin with no such compunctions.
This nigga crazy, man. This nigga crazy, man.
Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity among lifelong friends who compete to embarrass each other.
Let's just get this started.
Oh, what's good, Kendall? What's good, Kendall? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. But, man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Dynamite tonight, bro. It wasn't all that for real. But that ending, that main event, that ending was, was good, bro. They try to stop, bro. That nigga Darby was finna go out there and kill somebody, boy. With that little, you know what I'm saying? With you put those things in the bottle with the what? Am I pronouncing it right? A Molotov yeah. What's good, Matthew? What's good? This nigga Darby was gonna go out there and kill somebody, boy. Oh my god. Darby, man. Darby. Darby, man. Crazy, man. They say yo swear tough, Darby, man. You crazy. But yeah, man. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna go. Get up out of here, watch the rest of this Blue Jays Yankees game. Gonna watch some hockey. And yeah, man. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. And tomorrow I'm off. Thursday, me and Chris will be live to talk Crown Jewel and some other things. Friday I won't be live, and then Saturday I'll be up early for Crown Jewel. So yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys Thursday with Chris on his channel. And then I'll see you guys Saturday for Crown Jewel. Alright. I love y'all. Take care. And I am out. Peace. I'll be up early.